If you are planning to face any of the US visa interview in the coming of the future, then you must watch this video, because I have cracked a US visa interview and I know what are questions being asked when you go to give a US visa interview. And as well as I will share with you some scenario, basically what exactly happens over there, so you will be familiar with the situation which are going to come to you. Keep watching. Hey guys, this is Akshay Kumar and welcome back to the new fresh video, guys. Yes guys, this video is about a US visa interview question and answers, and I know it's one of the most requested video which I receive on the Instagram because they want to prepare for it. Yes guys, I know there are so many of people who are scared from the US visa interview. Well, trust me, it is not something which you think of. It is really very quite easy, and today in this video I will share with you that. But before I proceed, make sure you have subscribed this channel, press that bell icon, do the all notifications on, so whenever I will upload more informative videos you will get notified automatically. And if you want to talk to me personally, my Instagram ID link is given down in the description below. You can follow me out there and you can ask me your personal question. So let's get started. So guys, before I reach on the question and answers, basically let me just give you a very quick scenario, basically what is going to happen with you when you apply for a US visa interview. Like suppose when you apply for a US visa, basically, so you will have two appointments. Yes, first appointment you will have visa application center application, which will take hardly your half an hour. You just go to that office and there are so many of counters and people are sitting out there. They will just cross verify your passport, they will take your biometric, and they will give you one token and you are done with that. They don't ask you anything else. All right, then next day is your proper US visa interview, where you are going to face a US consulate. Then there you go to that office and then basically you go through a security checkup, and then you see a very big hall and there so many of chairs are kept and you sit one of them, and whenever your turn will go, you will go to the US consulate. All right, so that's how it goes. Now let's talk about US visa interview question and answers. Question number 1, in case of emergency, whom you will contact or where will you go? Really important question. See guys, the answer of this question is already mentioned in your LOE, which is your letter of employment. Yes, open your letter of employment, and if you go through your letter of employment, trust me, most of the questions which I'm going to share with you, they are already mentioned in your letter of employment. Yes, and the address of your headquarters of the company is already mentioned in the letter of employment. That's what you need to tell. Then second question, what is your joining date or when you are joining? The same thing is also mentioned in the letter of employment. Next question, what position you are joining or when you are joining or from which port you are joining. Well guys, these three questions can come by separate or separate as well, and can come along as well, because whenever they are taking your interview, you are going to hand over them your passport and LOE, which is a letter of employment, and they will be looking at the LOE, and whenever they go through the complete information, one of the questions they must ask from the LOE. I have seen that because I saw so many of people, they were giving an interview and I was standing in the queue, so I was able to hear basically very properly because they speak in the mic. So what questions they are asking, and to each and every person they at least ask one question from the LOE, which is your letter of employment. So all these details are already mentioned into LOE. It is really very important, nobody talks about it. Next question, why do you require or why do you need a C1D visa or a US visa, they might can ask. So now guys, over here means they already know that, means you are applying for a job to work on a ship, but still they are going to ask you, because you must know the answer. And here you can answer, since my ship will be cruising into a US water, I require a US visa or I require a C1D visa. That's how you can say. Okay, keep it nice and simple, and never be in a confusion. Whatever question they ask to you, never answer I will think about it, I don't know. No. Next thing they might can ask you, because they asked me this personally question, what is going to be your salary? So I told them my salary is going to be so dollars per month. All right, next question. So now guys, these two top questions are coming, which is a trap questions, and if you get confused or if you answer wrong in these questions, these are the most questions which I came across. So many of people on the Instagram, they contact me and they say they were rejected for a US visa interview, and when I asked them what question was asked and what did they reply, trust me, they were trapped. 8 out of 10 they were trapped in these two questions. Why you want to go and work on a cruise ship, or why you want to work on a ship? Well guys, here there is no such thing you are going to answer in a salary. Never do that. No, I'm getting a high salary as compared to here, that's why I'm going. No guys, don't do that. The moment you do this, trust me, next question is coming straight forward to you, and that question will stuck you. But let me say what you are going to answer. Never mention any of the salary. We know that, and even they know that we are going for a salary there. But no, you don't have to mention a salary as a figure. You don't have to mention salary as a key point to join a ship. What you can say is, I like to explore the things, and it was my dream job to work in a cruise ship. Basically, I like the way the ship goes from here to there, from one country to different country, and the way we explore the things, and I will get a chance to work with the different peoples. It will help me to enhance my skills. So that's how you need to answer this question. Never mention any other salary figure. Even I did not mention, right? So now, even if you answer as a salary, means I'm going there for a salary because I'm getting a good salary, you know what question will come to you? Let me say, what if any of the person offers you a high salary job into USA? Will you accept it? So now guys, if you say no, you are stuck. If you say yes, you are stuck. Why? Because in the earlier question you said you are going for a salary. So now here US consulate will have a doubt on you, and immediately, trust me, they won't think, because they get hundreds of people every day. They won't think about you, and simply your visa will be rejected, because salary is the key point, money is the key point, and they will think you will do anything for money. That's a very bad thing. All right, and even though if this question is asked to you, simply say, no sir, I already have a job which I dreamt for, and this is what job I wanted to achieve in my life. I will not accept any of the offer, even if it is offered to me with the higher salary. All right, you have to say this line, guys. It is very important. Never say no, I will think about it, or I will accept it. You say these two words, you are rejected on the spot. Trust me, you will be rejected, because it is really very important, and the very big responsibility those US consulate has is those people who go to USA, they must return to their countries, because so many of people, means most of the people, sometimes it has been reported is people go there and never return. So it's a burden for the government over there. All right, it is really very important. Now some question regarding your qualification, some question regarding your education, and some question regarding documents which are required to work, they can be asked to you. Because one of the question was asked to me, do you have your Indian CDC? So I was having it, so I said yes, I do have it. But those people who does not have it, so you can say yes sir, I have applied for it. Okay, next question, what is your qualification? So whatever qualification you are going to mention here, make sure it is relevant to the position. All right, they knows that very well. People who are graduated, they must have completed 10th and 12th, right? So do not go into such a deep. Whatever job is most relevant, hardly they are going to ask you 3 to 4 questions, and if you are passed, you are passed. They will tell you on the same time your visa is approved, and they will give you one slip, and you are done with that. Within 5 to 7 days your visa will arrive to your home, or whatever the delivery option you have chosen, it will come to you. Okay, next question they can ask is, have you completed your STCW courses? Then over here, if you have completed your STCW courses, tell them yes sir, I have done them, or if not, then please tell them, do not say no. You can say yes sir, it is in process. Okay, do not say no, I have not completed, because if your joining date is nearby, then they can ask you, you don't have enough time to complete now, how will you go? And on that basis they can reject. Next question, and a very important question. Before you answer this question, make sure you are prepared. And what question they are going to ask is, do you have any relatives in the USA? So now guys, over here, if you have a relatives who are living into USA with a legal forms, then you can mention, but make sure you have a details of them, because the moment you will say yes, you have US relatives, then they can ask you the details, and then if you don't have details, then means who knows in what mood they have, right? So if you don't have, then simply say no sir, I don't have any relatives in the USA. Okay, and guys, when you are talking, make sure you use ethics, make sure you say thanks, could you please. All right, and when you are going there, then please make sure you are well prepared, and your hairs are combs. Don't just go in a funky look there. Okay, last but not the least, they can ask you what is going to be your job profile. So over here, the major 3 key points of your job, you can tell them. And anyways, it is not a job interview question and answer they are going to ask you. The simply ways means by the time they are typing on the computer, they keep on asking the questions. All right, so guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and please make sure then you like this video. It really motivates me to keep making such videos for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed till now, make sure you hit that fat subscribe button, press that bell icon, so when I make more informative videos, you get notified automatically. And please make sure you share this video with your friends. It might going to help any one of the person who is looking for the same informative video, and you can be a person who is helping. And if you want to talk to me, please make sure you follow me on Instagram and send me your personal messages, and please tell me how was the video. Tell me into a comment section